Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13, verse 23. Kshetra Kshetranya Vibhaga Yoga. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, the Supreme Purusha is also called as seer, permitter, sustainer, enjoyer, Maheshwara, and Paramatma. This is what Bhagwan Krishna said in verse 22. Now, verse 23. Yayevam veti purusham prakritim cha gunais sagham sarvada vartamano bhim nasabhuyo bijayate. Ignorance will be there as long as one remains ignorant. As long as one wants to be an idiot, he can continue to be an idiot throughout his life. But the day he says, no, I don't want to be an idiot. That's all. You remove all your ignorance. The moment you appreciate the truth of something, then ignorance can never come back. Even if that person wants to be ignorant, it cannot come back. That is the truth of it. You try it. Take the oft-quoted example of Adi Shankara, rope and snake. Rope is mistaken for snake. Once that person has realized it is not snake and it is rope, even in his deep sleep, if somebody wakes him up and says, there is a snake, you get up, he will smilingly say, yeah, I was also thinking like that some time back. Now I know it is a rope. Do not worry, just go and sleep. This is what he will say. So once the knowledge has come, ignorance cannot remain there. Similarly, as long as one does not understand and appreciate who is Purusha, what is Prakriti, what is the association of Purusha with Prakriti, how the Purusha enjoys or suffers after entering this body, how he remains ignorant and suffers the pains and pangs of life. If somebody understands this, then the moment one understands the teaching of Bhagwan Krishna, that is one who is Purusha. Purusha is ultimate seer, permitter, sustainer, enjoyer, Maheshwara, and Paramatma. Two, he understands that Prakriti is the body, mind sense complex with associated gunas. And three, how the Purusha gets identified with the body, that is matter, and experiences the pleasures and pains of life. Then that person, that ignorant person, becomes a man of wisdom. He no more remains within the realm of space and time. Once he has appreciated the truth, whatever be his way of living, he will know that Purusha's attachment to the body is like a whiff of cloud to the space. That is what Bhagavan is saying. Yayevam veti purusham prakritim cha gunais. If one understands Purusha, Prakriti and its gunas, then sarvada vartamanopi. Sarvada vartamanopi. Whatever be his way of living in this earth, he has appreciated the truth. He knows the attachment of Purusha with the Prakriti. Then once he has appreciated the truth, whatever be his way of living, sarvada vartamanopi, he will know that Purusha's attachment to the body is like a whiff of cloud to space. Others may look at him and say, oh, such a brilliant fellow, sir. But suddenly something happened to this fellow. Hence, he is leading a life of a beggar. All because of his previous Janma's karma, sir. What can we do? That is what others will say. But the wise person may be leading a life of a mendicant or a king or any other way of life. The wise person will only smile at the ignorance of others, having appreciated the truth of Purusha. A man of wisdom knows that the birth in Sat Asat Yoni is due to the actions performed, karmas performed, and the vasanas created in the mind. whatever actions he does, he is undertaking. He understands that nothing can be done by him. Everything is done by Bhagwan Krishna through him. None of the actions and its results will attach to him, because the results will attach to the person who performs the action. Now I realized I am not performing this action. Hence, where is the question of the punya or papa getting attached to me? He has no more vasanas. And since vasanas are exhausted, then there is no birth. That is what Bhagavan says. Nasabhuyo abhijayate. That is, there is no question of birth for that person. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, his birth in this Janma is because of the prarabdha karma. That is, residual vasanas that were present in the previous Janma, which will be eradicated in this Janma. Then another question may be asked, what about the sanchita karmas? That is, we are all accumulating our powers like depositing in our bank account every month. Janma after Janma, the powers are lying there. Another 100 Janmas you have to take. Like politicians, they have so much money. They need, at least for next 7 Janmas, they need not have to worry. That is why they accumulate so much wealth. Like that, we have accumulated so many karmas. So we will be getting birth every time. But how that person can, wise person, can remove his sanchita karmas? That is the question. Suppose assume a dealer in cotton every year saves 100 bales of cotton for 10 years. After 10 years, the godown is full. Suddenly he gets jnanodaya. He wants to become a sannyasi and he thinks, what the poor life which I am leading. Then he will not be burning one matchstick for 1 kilo of cotton. He will throw one matchstick in the cotton godown. Finish. Entire cotton godown will be burned down by a single matchstick. Similarly, Bhagavan already said this. Similarly, all the pava and punyas accumulated by him in the previous janmas are burned down by knowledge, and he has no more birth. Swami Chinmayananda says, no more birth means there is no more birth of ego in him, because he has from first 100% ego like Hiranyakashipu he had, then 80%, then 60, then 40, 20, then he became a Paramatma, merged with Paramatma. That is why he says that ego, once it has vanished, it will never come back. According to me, Satchitananda, the pure bliss, blindly got attached with body, mind and sense complex and lives a sorry state of life. If one knows the technique of how to separate the dukkha from ananda, like rice from chaff, then there is no more birth of dukkha for him. In this janma itself, he can lead a happy life. That is what I understand. Verse 23 again.
Yayevam veti purusham prakritim cha gunais sagham sarvada vartamano vim nasabhuyo bijayate.
Next verse we will see tomorrow. Arihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu.
Narayana 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 Narayana